All right, problem 2.2, part 2. So let's review. This is what you should be looking at in your variable view. We've named a variable. This variable reflects this item on the survey. I recommend course. We've defined the values so we know that responses that are oriented towards 1, like 1 or 2, indicate a disagreement, and responses that are oriented towards 5, i.e. 4 or 5, indicate agreement, and a 3 would be a neutral response. So now we're just going to define another variable. Our next variable is work hard. We're going to name it work hard. All of this is in the text. When we hit enter, boop, all of the default values pop up just as before. Okay, we're going to write or type rather, I worked hard here. So now we know that this variable reflects this item, and we're going to do the same thing for values again. A 1, we're telling ourselves by doing this, indicates strong disagreement. A 5 indicates strong agreement. Yep. Okay. There you go. Now I'm going to Control T. Now we have two variables, recommend and work hard. There's no data, but we've defined two variables. Control T. Back to our variable view. Aha. Now we have a different kind of variable that's going to require us to do something that's just a bit different, but it's the same steps. The same steps. All right. Our next variable is college. What does this mean? Right now it means nothing. So we hit enter. Default values pop up. Our text tells us that we don't need decimals here. We really don't, we don't need decimals. So we're going to click down to 0, or you could double click and enter 0 manually. However you want to do it is fine. So we're going to type college here, which tells us that this variable college tells us something about the college in which they're enrolled. But let's be more specific. Oops. You know this routine already. Click on the box with the 3 dots. Page 25. A 1 means that they're enrolled in the College of Arts and Sciences. My dog, Kena, speak. See what I'm dealing with? I'm trying to work and this dog is harassing me. A 2 indicates what? Business. 3, all in your text, indicates what? Engineering. Now they want us to enter 98 and indicate that means other or multiple answers. So remember here, all we're doing is explaining to ourselves what the data means when we look at it. It's like we're doing a code book is what we're doing. So we're going to hit OK. Control T, data view. 3 variables. 1, 2, 3. Control T, variable view. All right. So you should be looking at something that looks like this. We've defined the values here. So in other words, when we look at the data, when we look at data, we're seeing all these 1s, 2s, 3s, 98, 98. It doesn't mean anything to us. But if we have these labels here, we can refer to these labels and understand what we're looking at. That's the end of part 2.